Taurus. Oh. Eight of Wands reversed. This Eight of Wands came out reversed in Aries reading as well, so you may want to watch that reading for additional messages. But the Eight of Wands was coming out to clarify that you've been there and done that. Okay, a lot of you, like I said, you've been there and done that. So whatever games somebody is playing, okay, or whatever they're doing, you've been there and done that. Came back with the t-shirt, okay? And you just weren't going there. You weren't having it. You've already been there, done that. You've seen this before already. All right, so Eight of Wands can indicate that you are not talking to someone, or you're just not going any further with someone in the relationship, okay? You're not taking it a step further. You're just not, okay? You're not jumping through hoops, you know, for someone to prove yourself, because your energy was coming out strongly in Aries reading for real. And it's like someone wanted you to jump through hoops. Like your energy needs to see something, okay? You need to see something tangible. And somebody was in some type of entitled energy. They wanted you to pretty much put in all of the work to prove yourself to them. And it's like they wanted to see how far they could take it, acting this way, making you jump through hoops to prove yourself to them. And a lot of you, it's the whole thing just stopped like quickly, okay? Aries energy is also quick as well. So energetically speaking, it's just some of you've been there and done that. They didn't get far with you. Pretty much, this relationship didn't go far, it didn't go the distance, because I feel like somebody was on some fuckery, and you guys been there and done that before, and it's just not going anywhere. It's just not. You saw the signs, all right? Like I said, it's not going anywhere. Scorpio energy, death. Okay, your opposite energy is also Scorpio. All right, so death. It didn't get far. Sagittarius energy with the Eight of Wands, it ended. Some of you, it ended just as quickly as it started, because you guys have been there and done that. All right. And you're not playing these type of games with someone, or whatever the case is for some of you. Others of you, this is a lesson. All right. This is a lesson. All right. You need to take it to the chin. All right. Learn from it. Learn, live and learn. All right. That's why something may have ended quickly. It started quick and it ended quick. And some of you may be here like confused as to why that occurred. That occurred because for some of you it's a lesson. Others of you, it started quick, ended quick, because you're not having none of that shit. That was a bar. You've been there, done that. Everybody's on different timelines here. Yep, Three of Swords reversed. Some of you, again, we hear this all the time. Rejection is God's protection. So again, if you guys are dealing with someone, or have, right, and it started quick and it ended quick, even if, let's take out the word quick, something started and it ended, you were being protected from some type of heartbreak, okay? Disappointment, betrayal, lie, manipulation. Others of you, you already been here, done that. Started, ended, boom. You ain't getting hurt. This person ain't worth it. We talk about worth, the second house. They ain't worth it. We have the Hermit coming out reverse, Virgo energy. There's nothing to discover or to learn for some of you here. I feel like I'm picking up on somebody who's already been here, done that. Because usually you go into hermit mode after a breakup. Some people, you know, in that hermit mode, they are reflecting, all right, trying to make sense of the whole ordeal. But with this Hermit reverse, like, there's nothing that you need to seek. There's no information that you need to know. Even the Eight of Wands with the Sagittarius' energy is about discovery as well, adventure, la la la. There's nothing that you need to learn or discover, because again, I feel like a lot of you have been there and done that. We have the Devil here, Capricorn energy. Again, this Devil came out in Aries reading as well. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Unknown card, Pisces energy to me. Or this is going to even indicate for some of you, like I was saying, going back to that lesson, okay, if you have not been here before, or maybe you have but didn't learn from it, so something is repeating itself. A lot of you have you attracted this person because there's something within you, Devil, Death, something that needs to be rectified, changed, okay, understood. Somebody was definitely using you sexually here, or for some type of materialistic gain. Some of you may be attracted to some type of like danger, okay, where it's like something about the situation is dangerous, but that turns you on. This may have ended because you need to learn something from that. Like, it also feels like with the Three of Swords, depending on the timeline you're on, you're not realizing something. Like, it feels like, you know, experiencing trauma, but not being able to acknowledge it as trauma because you don't view it as trauma. And it is trauma, right? And the reason you don't see it as trauma, there's something wrong, okay? Like, there needs to be some type of realization or some type of truth so that this doesn't keep occurring, right? Others of you, though, something started and it ended because it could have been a test for you. You've been there, done that, and you started to see the signs. You've already changed. Like, someone is approaching you in a sexual manner or just for materialistic or superficial reasonings, but you've already changed. Regardless, this whole situation with this card being at the bottom of the deck with the unknown card, like, this is Pisces energy. So there is definitely a spiritual type of energy going on here, for one. For two, there's definitely fear, illusions, deceit, things going on behind the surface. I'm kind of getting Seven of Swords. I also get the Seven of Swords with the Devil, though, usually, all the time. So it is giving Seven of Swords, illusions or deceit, things going on behind the scenes. Scorpio energy, heavy on that. Not being aware of something. Others of you, you were simply just a trap for someone, okay? You were definitely a trap for them. Or they were your trap, something like that. Six of Pentacles is trying to come out again. Six of Pentacles came out reversed in Aries reading, but now it's coming out upright in yours, right? And again, your energy came out in Aries reading heavily. And Aries energy was leaving someone in the dust because, you know, someone didn't value them or respect them, right? And the Devil with this woman naked, like out in the open in the public, there's a lack of respect there. So the fact that it's coming out upright in yours, but it was reversed in Aries, like, some of you, I do feel like it kind of feels like a lesson, okay? Or you need to be made aware of something here, okay? About, you know, what is causing a lot of pain in your relationships, or why things are like always ending, or why you keep attracting the same type of person, blah, 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 blah. And I know some of y'all don't want to hear it, but there is a spiritual undertone here with this unknown card. So I have to give it how it is. Have to give it how it is here. Some of you need to go inside, or this could even be their perspective. Like, this is what's going on with them. They need to go within to figure out why they are only attracted to surface level relationships or sexual relationships. They can't go deeper. All right. You can only love someone as deep as you love yourself. You can only know someone as deep as you know yourself. And clearly someone does not know themselves, or you don't know yourself. There's a lack of deepness or depth. And that's why Scorpio is your opposite. Okay, Taurus. I have my Mars is in Taurus, but it's in the 7th house. So I can definitely speak on Taurus energy. You're not really deep. You're not really deep. It's about your senses, your physical senses here. And a lot of people become slaves to their senses. All right, and that's where the Devil's kicking in at here. Somebody needs to go deep, okay? This person needs to go deep within themselves to figure out why they only want relationships that are on the surface and that are sexual. Others of you need to go deep to figure out why you keep attracting, you know, surface level relationships here. Or people, or allowing people to use you, or why you want to be sexualized, whether you're a man or a woman. That's what it is. I know you don't want to hear it, but that's what is coming out in the energy here, so... out of the Why Are They Mad Love Oracles, we have someone is mad you're not tolerating their bullshit. So that going back to what I said in the beginning, there's two separate types of energies at play here. Some people who are learning a lesson, somebody who has already been there and done that because they have gone deep here. Okay, they did the work, they did the discovery. All right, and so therefore someone is mad you're not tolerating their bullshit because you did go deep. All right, and this is forcing someone else to go deep or continue on this cycle, okay, of not trying to address what, you know, what's causing them to only want to keep things on the surface. We have someone is mad that marriage is not in their plans. So yet again, you know, I know everyone has their own opinions about marriage and whatever the case is, but I do feel like it's a cop-out if you don't believe in marriage or, you know, oh, I don't want marriage or anything serious or blah, 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 or I'm not ready, or I can't commit. Like, I feel like there's something deeper to that. Like, there's emphasis on something that needs to go deep, and your energy, Taurus, is not deep. Your opposite is. Scorpio is, and Scorpio is here. And it's a major arcana on top of that. You have 3 major arcanas actually playing out here. So you're not tolerating the bullshit. A lot of you been there, done that. Someone doesn't want marriage with you or doesn't want it long term with you or a life partner, you know, with you. You're out. You're not dealing with it. Others of you, you need to figure out why you don't want to commit or why you are okay with not being married or why you're okay with la 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 la. Maybe some of you tell yourself I don't want to get hurt. Why don't you want to get hurt? Who hurt you? Like, just going deeper. I'm not about to get into it right here, right now. And that's the vibe. Like, I don't want to go and get into it right here, right now. That's your energy, Taurus, or this is the energy of this person. They don't want to get into it right now. They don't want to get into it right now. Therefore, they can't get into it with you deeper in a relationship because they can't go deep within themselves. That's just what it is. Someone is mad you prefer an open relationship, or this person prefers open relationships or things that are not deep. Again, if you have open relationship, like, there's just no way. It's like you can't be in love with 2 people, because if you were in love with the first person, there wouldn't be a second person. So it's just like with this open relationship energy, there's a lack of commitment there. There's a lack of loyalty. It's just nothing but freedom. And I don't understand open relationships. That's not a relationship. You're friends then. You're friends with benefits. Like, I never understood that. So there's something about this that's not understood with the unknown card. Something about the way someone carries out relationships or the way someone allows relationships to be carried out doesn't make any sense. And there's a need to go deeper. And again, I keep wanting to say you don't want to hear this. So therefore, I know this is somebody here who doesn't want to hear this or doesn't want to go deep, or you're dealing with someone who doesn't want to go deep because they don't want to hear it. They don't want to go within. Somebody is mad you're not on birth control here. So this, again, is somebody who wants to basically have their cake and eat it too. You want to do the deed, but you don't want to deal with the consequences that come with the deed. So therefore, if you don't want to deal with the consequences, therefore, there's an energy indicating a lack of accountability. And if you can't be accountable, okay, then therefore there's a lack of maturity. It just keeps going down the line, like it's like a stairwell, but going down, right? It's leading someone down, but I feel like there's somebody who doesn't want to go down up in there. It's dark. Hermit card. It's dark. They don't want to go deep, okay? The Hangman, the 8 of Wands is about travel, discovery, adventure, you know, long distance, going the distance. The Hermit is going within, right? There's a journey here of trying to figure out what this 3 of Swords energy is that someone doesn't want to be made aware of. So they try to distract themselves with sexual things or things that are on the surface. And there's like a fear of intimacy. Someone is mad that they're failing miserably to manipulate you. You failing to manipulate someone, or they're failing to manipulate you. Regardless, somebody's not tolerating bullshit. Or if some of you are on this journey or this is your situation and you don't really understand what's going on, one, I already told you, you need to go deeper within yourself, okay? As within and so without. It's not the other way around. And you're going to come to a point where you're done tolerating their bullshit, because you're going to look at yourself like you're done tolerating your own bullshit. Like, why do you want to be sexualized? Why do you feel like that makes you desirable or wanted? We need to go deeper into that. Boom, 3 of Swords. We need to discover that Hermit. Or a man, why don't they want to go deep with a woman or commit, or, you know, gay, if you're gay, whatever your situation is. But that's what's going on here. And I keep wanting to say, I know you don't want to hear that. Yeah, someone's mad you don't see value in them, and I kept picking up on value in Aries energy. So you may want to watch Aries reading, whether you have Aries placements and or not. All right. But there is a lack of value. So someone doesn't value you. But again, if they don't value you, they don't value themselves. If you don't value you, then someone else can't value you either. It goes both ways here. And I feel like that's why Scorpio's energy is presenting itself, because this is opposites. Opposites make a whole, but clearly there's a lack of a whole here. So that's why I'm knowing the devil is here, which is also like the lower octave of the Lover's card. The Lover's card indicates not only a spiritual connection, but it also indicates being whole. You have your feminine, masculine energy intact within self, so therefore you can attract that with someone else. But if that's not what's occurring, then there's only the opposite. You have to be attracting the devil energy, which is toxicity, addictions, pain, I don't know, traps, sex, control, bondage, okay, domination, things like that. It's like someone, you keep attracting pain. There is an element of you liking the pain. Why do you like the pain? You need to go deep. All right, there's a lot that comes out with this, like a lot. But again, I keep wanting to say I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get it. So it feels like someone's not wanting to get into it, or you don't want to get into it here. So I don't know whether it feels like for some of you, you may continue this. Others of you, you're not tolerating this bullshit because you're not, your standards here. You've been there, done that. Okay, you've been there, done that. I got story for days with my Mars and Taurus in the 7th house. Stories for days. Okay, and the buck stops. It stopped a long time ago here. So, I've been there, done that. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Your extended will be available on YouTube members or on Patreon.